Good afternoon, everybody. Today is going to be a little bit of a different video. I want to kind of just open and share with you guys a little bit about my journey to where I am today and the development of a software piece that hopefully you as a real estate agent are going to get super excited about. And at the end of this, I want to show you guys some product screens that my developers sent me literally last night. So if you're in for a treat, this is going to be an exclusive Workflow Secrets event where you can learn a little bit more about me, about my business partner, Mark, my journey to building out the Systems Accelerator Manager. We're calling him Sam. And what it can do for you as a real estate agent. And if you stick to the very end, I'm going to show you really quickly how you can get involved with us if it's something that interests you. But a little bit of background on myself. I have been in the real estate technology space for about 5 years, and I have been following Mark, my business partner, who is also my father, for the last 3 decades, as he has worked specifically as a software engineer, a founder of several technology companies, and the builder of the RealVolve CRM and workflows platform. So I've gotten to watch him. I have learned so many lessons, both watching him, working with him, and then working as we built out Workflow Secrets about 2 years ago to take all of the things that he's been sharing with agents for probably the last 3 decades and bottling it down into some frameworks and some core concepts that we could share so that they had a process that they could use to find better success. Now, a lot of this comes down to building better systems. And I'm actually in the process right now of creating an entire masterclass centered around how you as a real estate agent can understand how to build better systems. And you can do it faster, you can create better systems, and you can create systems that are going to keep customers coming back to you. So if that's something that interests you, that will be available soon. And truthfully, a lot of this comes from just spending so long observing and understanding Mark, listening to him work with agents again and again and again. And it's been such an honor, but I've also learned several different things about the technology side. So 2 years ago when we started just trying to share what Mark had learned. We were doing this through master classes, through webinars, through a couple coaching groups. And we were finding some small successes, but only a handful of people would ever show up to our webinars, and only a couple people would ever sign up for our masterminds or our coaching. It just ultimately was not the business model that we knew we wanted to explore. We weren't able to help as many people as we thought we could. And so like any good entrepreneur, when the problem you're seeking to solve is not easily solved, you start having to look around and try and figure out, okay, is there a better method for helping solve that issue? And at its core, helping you guys as real estate agents find your own version of success, whatever that is. For me, success is being able to live my life not burdened by work, not trying to find that 25th hour of the day to do that work. You know, maybe, heaven forbid, we spend some time with our family or our friends. Maybe we pick up a hobby. I'm a martial artist and I love participating in martial arts. And that's my hobby. It's one of my passions. And, you know, I think that this world has so much more. So over here at Workflow Secrets, it's always been our goal to help you guys as real estate agents find that success so you too can have those experiences and doing it in a way that you don't have to sacrifice your business to do it. And so coaching wasn't really it, right? And around that time, I had explored and experienced a Google product that allowed me to build dashboards. And then what I did was I took those dashboards and I was able to integrate some APIs, which is a fancy way of saying my computer was able to talk to other systems. And I was able to pull data from CRMs that all of you guys probably have. And here's the thing about it. As a real estate agent, you have so much information in your CRM. You have information about your leads, about your contacts, about past clients, about the templates you send them, the systems that you build for them. You have information about people coming into your system. So much information. And a lot of times those CRMs are collecting all this information, they're holding all this information, but there's not an easy way for you to identify what it is. And that's kind of the crux of us building out the Workflow Secrets Dashboards product. And I spent probably about 9 months working to build that out and to market it and to try to drum up some energy and excitement. But I caught the industry right as there was a market shift, and there just really wasn't a whole lot of interest. We did not explore or find that mass adoption like we had hoped, and I found myself pivoting again, right? And this is kind of the story of entrepreneurship. But what I was able to learn from the coaching side was all about Mark's background. What I was able to learn from building out these dashboards was how to start a software company. And that brings us to this past November, when Mark and I just kind of stumbled into OpenAI's ChatGPT. Now, I found ChatGPT while I was scrolling through TikTok. Apparently, I am on Tech Talk. I was like, what is this? And that kind of started my journey into AI. And I have spent pretty well every day since trying to learn, trying to use, trying to execute on different AI platforms, be it OpenAI's ChatGPT, Google Bard, just trying to understand this space as it develops. I truly believe that there's something really magical that's going to happen over the next 36 months, and I want to be here to watch it happen. And as I've been learning, I find myself just going back to default, reflecting on how can I share what I'm doing and help real estate agents. Because at my core, I know what you guys are doing is very important. And I know that AI is a solution to help you guys do that. And so I just saw this perfect marriage, and I was like, okay, now we're on to something. Now, shortly after that, Mark and I had spent probably 3 or 4 months just learning ourselves, trying to figure out how to use ChatGPT, how to use AI, what AI is out there, what things you need to know. And around the time we felt proficient enough, we kind of jumped back into coaching mode, right? And we put on several webinar events. Maybe you got to attend one. If not, they are hosted on the YouTube channel that I'm sharing with you guys about. And I will throw a card up in the corner to one of them. So there are 3 hour-long webinars, and each of them is the same webinar, but it is going to be slightly different based on who showed up, what questions we helped answer. And our goal was to just share with real estate agents, hey, this new technology is out here. You need to take hold of it and start to use it. And then after that, we had a summit event where we got to dive in a little bit deeper using Mark's core strategies framework, the conversions, operations, retentions, and experiences. Those are the 4 core systems you need in your real estate business. How can you apply those using AI? And we found significant success, but truthfully speaking, the statistic is right now about 3 in every 10,000 real estate agents are using AI. And a lot of it, in my opinion, is fear-based because you have these talking heads in mass media who are going to benefit from you not using AI. And you have a lot of people who just generally distrust it. But you may have heard me say this before in other videos. It's a sharp object, and it's our goal to keep the pointy end facing forward. And if we do that, you can do a lot of really powerful and really impressive things with it. And that's case in point when I talked to you a little bit about Sam, right? So after that, I kind of sat there and I was like, we had some small wins, but I don't think that we were able to impact as many real estate agents as I would like. then I started reviewing the webinars, trying to figure out and pick out what was the overall experience that we were able to give real estate agents. And I realized that the analogy I like to use is you needed to go dig a hole in your yard. And what we did was we went ahead and we showed you that you need to go buy a shovel. We showed you how to go buy the shovel. And then we showed you how to go dig a hole by digging in our own yard. Well, that's helpful, but if you don't have enough time to dig the hole in the yard, you probably don't have enough time to go buy the shovel, enough time to go into your yard and dig the hole, and enough time to figure out how to dig the hole and then go dig the hole, right? It's a big commitment. And I was like, okay, we were asking too much of people who we already know are, just generally speaking, looking for that 25th hour of the day. And then it all kind of clicked into place. Real estate agents, in my opinion, and if you have a different, just like number one biggest frustration in your business, I would love to know. Please throw in the comments. But generally speaking, real estate agents have two issues. Either they don't have enough time in their life, they're looking for that 25th hour, right? They are so busy working that they oftentimes have to neglect things, the friends, the family, the hobbies, right? Or B, they maybe found some time, thank goodness, and are sitting down at their computer. They have a dream system that they want to build, but they don't know where to start. They're sitting at a blank Google document and the little like cursor is like blinking, right? They don't know where to start. And that is the foundation of what I wanted to help solve with Sam. Now, they say every good entrepreneur takes someone else's problem and tries to solve it. And that's what I did. So this path is, it's kind of fun to observe this path because it brings me from coaching to building a software. It brings me from building a software back to coaching, and now we're back to building a software. Though along this 2-year journey, I've learned so much about how to hire out developers, how to communicate with them, what things you can do. And this time around, I got to leverage a brand new tool, ChatGPT, through OpenAI to just make it significantly easier. And that's exactly where Sam comes in. So if you have not yet, let me show you a little bit of a layout of what Sam is. So Sam, the Systems Accelerator Manager, is going to be an app that is going to help real estate agents build systems in their business. Now, what that kind of means is if you are needing to draw in more leads, for example, if a real estate agent needs more leads, right? You can use Sam to build out lead magnets in various different ways. An example that I've got up on the screen here would be building a lead magnet for a guide that could be built out. Now, the power of Sam is that it is going to be leveraging AI in the background to build out very custom to you systems. So when you ask or when you use Sam, it's going to ask you a couple of questions about yourself, your business, how you like to communicate with people, maybe get a writing example, and it's trying to understand who you are. And ultimately, we're trying to boil that down to who are you trying to help? We call that the niche. And once Sam understands those things, you can start to generate from the core strategies. The conversion side is currently what we are working on within the beta version or version 1 of Sam. So you select conversions, and then from the conversion side, we're going to have lots of different options. Lead magnets is the one that I'm currently focusing on with this little screen that we've got here. And then within the lead magnets, you're going to have lots of different options too. Guide, a handout, a to-do, a bullet list, lots of different options, right? So now we selected guide. And then at that point, all you have to do is click generate, and Sam will start to take all that it knows about you. It'll start to take all of it, the things that you told it you want it to do, and it's going to generate it. Now, traditionally speaking, and we cover this in that systems masterclass, but it is mind-blowing to me after having sat down, I got to talk with Mark about how real estate agents build systems. I got to kind of reflect back on some of his coaching from when we first started Workflow Secrets. I realized that it takes about 30 hours over the course of pretty well a month for a real estate agent to truly understand a process well enough that they can build a system out of it. Now, that's just understanding, isolating, writing down a list, and then starting to plug a single system into your business. Most real estate agents probably have 30 to 40 systems in their business. And now you can see why we don't have enough time in our lives, right? But with Sam, you can do this kind of work in minutes. So 30 hours of work, I think Sam will be able to articulate down into about 10-minute processes. Now, from Sam, you do have to apply discernment. And what that means is you have to go in and you have to tweak and edit and validate that what he is sharing with you, for this example up here, the lead magnet guide, is actually going to be accurate and it's going to be appropriate for that niche that he has identified to help you. What you can do with that from there is start to plug it into your CRM, plug it into your email system or your database, whatever you're using. Leverage Sam, plug it in, and watch it work for you. So not only are you able to save just these copious amounts of time, but you can do it in a way that you're not having to sit there and think about, oh man, I need to build a lead magnet, and I know I work with first-time home buyers. What kind of lead magnet do I need to make? What would a first-time home buyer want to know? See, like we know these things, but just drawing them up out of thin air sometimes can be more difficult. And that is what Sam solves. So because of that, I started building this piece of software out, and I was leveraging ChatGPT. I was explaining to ChatGPT what I wanted to do, what it was supposed to do, the flow of the app. And then I started pulling code. Now, I'm not going to show you the screens because I don't really want to post the code or the background pieces. But from there, I took all of this code and I started sending it over to the developers that I had hired. And I said, here's some baseline code. It's probably spaghetti code, which is a fancy way of saying it's probably not very good. And I personally don't know how to read it, but hopefully you can review it. You can apply discernment as the expert, and you can start moving me towards this. Now, all of this happened about a month and a half ago. So we have been moving very quick if you have ever tried to develop a software before. And truthfully, I thought it was going to be within a month, just like that, and we would be done. But sometimes not how it works. It's funny. The running joke when I worked at a software company was, if the development team says 2 weeks, give them an extra 2. If the development team says 1 month, give them an extra 1, right? So you have to double the time that they say. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's not the case. It is in fact the case. But from Sam's baseline, I submitted all that, and that brings us to today. And we now have 3 screens, and I know that they're not anything crazy, but they are going to be screens that are going to be a part of our beta launch. Now, I will show you guys in just a second if I have enticed you enough to be interested in joining the beta version of this. I'm offering it to 20 real estate agents completely free. And the only thing that I'm asking you in exchange is let me know how you like it. Let me know the experience. Share with me what is and isn't working and how you were able to find success. That is my entire goal for that beta round. After that, we're going to be launching to public. So if you're like, I'm not interested in giving you feedback, it's your job to figure out how your system works. I understand. I have been there before. And we will also have the ability to share with you more about how you can gain access once we go live with version 1. But over here on this very first screen, the Systems Accelerator Manager tool, on the very far left, what you can do is you can start to apply company information. And we just want you to tell us about the company, about your brokerage. You can share different links. You can type it in manually. You can copy paste. All we're doing is we're leveraging what information you already have, probably written out, probably already know about yourself, that is public facing, most likely, and just share it with Sam. Once you do that, you can, again, you can enter URLs if you have like a company page that's like an about me section, or you on your own personal website have the ability to do that. And then from here, you could also include HTML code on the background that Sam is able to kind of process through. So if you're a web developer and we're interested in that, different things. So this is on the very beginning stage, the questions area right here. And there are many questions. I say that there's maybe like 10 to 15 questions. So maybe not many. Let me not scare you guys away. But again, the goal is for Sam to understand. And if you give good information, Sam can give you better outcomes. It can build better things based on the information you give. And this is kind of the process we've shared before in ChatGPT about seeding information, sharing about yourself, so that it understands well. And from there, Sam does a little bit of magic, and you can generate things. Again, like I said, we're going to start with conversions for this beta. If we have mass adoption and within a very large industry of real estate agents, everyone is like, I'm in, I'm sold. Cody, you're the guy. Perhaps we'll hire on some more devs and I'll get that operations, retentions, and experiences side built out much quicker. But man, this is where we are at in Sam so far. If you're still with me, I appreciate you sticking it out. What I want to do is I want to show you guys how you could be a part of us just getting better, us launching Sam. So if you are interested, and I promise I will throw the links in the description, you can go to workflowsecrets.info/Sam Beta, SAMBETA. And here you can watch a little video, and it's just me talking about what Sam is, maybe a little bit less highbrow than I did in this video. And then you can submit your email address to gain early beta access. Now, if you are not interested in early beta access, you can still submit your email address, and you can just get updates. We will share with you as soon as we go live, but this is where I'm pointing people who are interested in beta access. Now, I currently only have a handful of agents signed up for our beta, so I am still taking people. And if there are seats open, I would love to have you. It's going to be a 30-day beta where you're going to have full free access to Sam. And we are just going to let you go have fun, go play, go use Sam, build out some really cool systems, watch your business take off. Just take note of it and share it with us whenever you think about it. And if Sam does his job right, we should be able to speed up this process just astronomically. But that's kind of where our business is at. This is kind of the process that led us to Sam today. And man, I'm just so honored. It's been so crazy to me. I know that there's a lot of fear and uncertainty around AI and the AI space as we see it today. But truthfully, AI has kind of been the pivot that our business has taken that has gotten us the furthest, because I think that there is a thirst, especially in real estate, for using tools that can make you go faster. And it's so cool because Workflow Secrets, that's kind of been our goal this whole time. How can we help you get better at what you do? Because once you're better at building out these systems, once they're all done, my pops had a friend on one of his webinars recently. Her name is Shay Hada. She's a real estate agent. She lives in Colorado. She works 100% remote in Denver. And it's incredible to watch what she's been able to do in her business, because she works 100% remote. She's a mom, and she still gets to take time off and enjoy time with family. It's kind of the dream of most real estate agents. I truthfully believe she's making a great income. She's spending time with her family. She works when she wants. She's not stressed out by real estate. And it's all because she has good systems in place. And so I think that Sam is going to help build out those systems so that you have them in place so that you can start to do the things that you as a real estate agent are specifically going to be good at. And that's the customer experience. We call this the world-class client experience over here at Workflow Secrets. How can you go that extra little mile? How can you take that extra little step? How can you make sure that those leads get turned into customers and those customers never forget you? That way, when you finish with them and they're past clients, they want to always come back to you. So that is my journey up until today. And I will be coming back to you guys, I'm sure, very soon with more on Sam. But man, I was just so excited. I'm pretty sure I did a in the air fist pump when I got that text yesterday. I went to jujitsu and I had an incredible jujitsu class because I was just so excited about these being sent over to me, and we are so close. Now, I don't have an official date on when the beta will drop. So if you are interested, you're going to go need to sign up. So workflowsecrets.info/Sam beta. I'm going to throw it in the descriptions. And we would just be so honored if you are a tech-empowered real estate agent. You're looking for a better way to build out your systems, and you're looking to do it with Sam. Man, you're in. And we'd be so honored to have you. But we do have 20 spots, so I need you to sign up now. The reason for that, I don't want to open it up to too many and there be some crazy bug or some frustration and we have to go fix it. But we've now offended or drawn a lot of real estate agents down a road that I just don't want to cover. I don't want to give you a tool that's going to make your life harder. That doesn't sound fair. So in your respect and in your diligence in working with me, I want to make sure that we provide you with a great product and a great experience. And that's why we're limiting the number to 20 just to start. But all that to say, this is the Workflow Secrets path thus far from my end of the spectrum. And if you've gotten to follow us along, if you were at some of the beginning webinars and master classes, if you were one of our core agents who has shown up to any of our coaching sessions, I just want to thank you for helping us get to this point. It has been a terribly tedious road for me personally, but it's been the joy of my life. I truthfully don't know that I would ever go back to a 9-to-5 business corporate setting because of how much I enjoy getting to do what I get to do, getting to work and help you guys find a better way forward. And that's how I know I'm doing the right thing. But that is Sam. That's the end of this video. I appreciate your time and I would love to have you as a part of our beta. But other than that, we are going to jump back to more regularly scheduled AI-based video content that is going to share with you guys what we're working on in ChatGPT, what new advancements are coming, how I'm fumbling, stumbling, and moving my way through all of these systems, and how you as a real estate agent can learn from me, learn with me, and apply these different concepts to your business to do the same. But I hope you're having an incredible day. I will talk to you very soon.